I really admire Abhishek because I've seen him growing in the last almost 10 years. Abhishek is a champion in his own craft, and I'm seeing him growing every day. I see him everywhere on social media, in panel discussions, in different speaking assignments, as well as his own commitment in his own job. How do you see the role of a general counsel and a company secretary evolving in a fast changing driven corporate world? So you mean to say with AI and digitization things are changing very very fast
Yeah,
in the organizations? Yeah,
you embrace the technology,
right.
and you see how this technology are expected to how you can foresee this technology can shape the business risk and the opportunity lying ahead.
How can leaders balance compliance discipline with innovation and agility?
The key principle lies in how you embed the compliance within the DNA of the organization. I mean, it's been evolving. Leadership nowadays becoming more evolving in terms of adaptability, empathy, openness to learning, as it was been earlier. So therefore it is become very imperative and very important.
Hello, everyone. This is Ranjana Ghoshal, a leadership coach, and I help leaders in transformation in 4P areas, that's presence, persona, power, and performance. And today I'm very, very happy to take up a podcast with a very high performing leader, and let us see what he has to say in my talk show, Lighthouse Talk Show with RG. What is light? Leadership, inspiration, growth, hope, and transformation. So there we go. Today's guest is Mr. Abhishek Kanoy, a highly accomplished general counsel and company secretary with 18 plus years of experience across India and South Asia. Wow. He has led legal and governance functions at top organizations like PDS Limited, Hero Group, and Eros International, driving excellence in corporate governance, M&A, global compliance, and strategic legal advisory. Known for his sharp legal acumen, governance leadership, and ability to build high performing teams, he is a trusted advisor to boards and business leaders. His work has earned him multiple honors, including General Counsel of the Year by Legal Era and Forbes India. Please welcome my guest today, Mr. Abhishek Kanoy. Welcome, Abhishek, to the talk show.
Thank you, Ranjana. Thank you for this opportunity to be here. Would like to share my bit of experience thus far now over a period of 18 years on this profession. It's been a roller coaster journey. I mean, coming from a small state, Assam, and now being working as a at the leadership level at the multinational organization. It's been a journey with lot of sacrifice, lot of patience that has been put forth to reach this level. And I hope the youngsters who are being the young generation lawyers are going to take this as a as a platform, because with the new digitization and the kind of infrastructure which has been built up, which was not there in the past for us as a lawyer, I mean, there is immense potential for them to grow and learn, and that's how it should be.
Wow, that's very, very inspiring from a person like Abhishek. I really admire Abhishek because I've seen him growing in the last almost 10 years. Abhishek is a champion in his own craft, and I'm seeing him growing every day. I see him everywhere on social media, in panel discussions, in different speaking assignments, as well as his own commitment in his own job. So Abhishek, I'm so happy to have you here today.
Thank you.
I'll come with the first question. How do you see the role of a general counsel and a company secretary evolving in a fast changing tech driven corporate world?
I mean, if I would see the role, role of a general counsel, company secretary has been evolved far beyond the risk mitigation and compliance. Now, general counsel or a company secretary are acting more as a strategic business advisor,
Mm-hmm.
wherein they are expecting to integrate law, governance, and technology
Mm-hmm.
to enable the growth rather than restrict it. So that is most important. While with AI, digitization, and data driven decision making, transforming business models, it the general councils are not confined to interpret the regulations,
Mm-hmm.
but they are being expected to anticipate risk, drive ethical governance,
Mm-hmm.
and shape the strategy of the organization. So, if you talk about overall, the general counsels with legal acumen, blend with digital literacy and commercial foresight can be the future of the organization. So that's what about.
Wow. So you mean to say with AI and digitization, things are changing very, very fast
Yeah,
in the organizations. Yeah.
you embrace the technology,
Right.
and you see how this technology are expected to to, I would say, rather, how these technologies are, how you can foresee this technology can
Mm-hmm.
shape the business risk and the the opportunity lying ahead.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Like you have to really gauge everything beforehand
Yeah,
and accordingly work on it. That's
right.
perfect. Now, Abhishek, my next question would be: how can leaders balance compliance discipline with innovation and agility?
uh, Very difficult
It's
question.
a difficult question. I
Difficult.
I know that.
I mean,
Yep.
I always, learn from my mentors, especially in my current organization where my chairman, my group C, always talks about this fish smells from the head.
Oh my God.
Right. I mean, the key principle lies in, how you embed the compliance within the DNA of the organization rather than more considering as a checklist.
Hmm.
Right. So it's more important for any organization to embed the compliance within as a part of its DNA program. When your processes are more principle based and transparent,
Hmm.
it becomes very easy for a people to move faster rather than having a fear of a non-compliance.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So as a leader, it is always we always try to create a kind of a freedom within the framework where agility thrive,
Right.
right, within the guardrail of the your integrity.
Yes.
That's what is important is.
Yes, I think even when you are into the legal area, you have to be very, very careful about all these.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, yes. So, my next question, Abhishek, would be: what shifts have you made in your own leadership style to stay future ready?
I mean, it's been evolving. It's being leadership nowadays becoming more evolving in terms of adaptability, empathy, openness to learning, as it was been earlier. So therefore, it has become very imperative and very important that as a leader. I have been taken a conscious effort, to shift from decision making to decision enabler,
Wow.
so that giving my team an empowerment to take a responsibility,
Mm-hmm.
drive and deliver.
Wow.
So that's the most important shift in your entire diaspora of you, where are you working in a platform.
Hmm.
So it's not, you cannot put everything under your shoulder and take the decisions, because then
Absolutely.
it become very difficult. So the point here I'm trying to make is that if you take a conscious effort,
Mm-hmm.
to shift from the the from I mean, in short, I would like to say that if you have the power of a delegation,
Hmm.
wherein you can empower your team, you can foster much better as what we can do individually as a alone
Individual.
individual
Yes.
personal professional.
Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful the way you said from a decision maker to a decision enabler.
Enabler.
Can you throw some light on it, Abhishek? I mean, this is really, really something new for
So
me.
as a leader, we have been see, I'm a general counsel and a company secretary for
Mm-hmm.
PDS, and it's a large organization spread across 22 countries.
Mm-hmm.
We have various complexities within. and it's being a listed company, that we need to comply with the laws of the land, the regulatory SEBI, RBI, etc. Other aspect that there are a lot of complexity having a multicultural driven organization. So there you keep on having a lot of things coming to your table to take decisions and to deliver, right? So everything you can't do it alone. You need a
Right.
team to do it, and that can only happen when develop a good team, train them, guide them, and enable them to deliver and take to the next level.
Correct.
So that's how, when you talk about the succession planning in the organization, how does it work? Nobody has nobody have may or may not have an experience, but once you are within the organization and you have an ability to you know to train your team,
Correct.
and enable them, giving them the confidence of learning, that would make your life much more easier than what you are today.
Right. Train your team. Yeah. I mean, as a leader, if you train your team, things come out much better because
Yeah.
it's not, the load is not on you.
And for example,
100%.
in my department, so I have a legal department, I have a compliance department.
Right.
So I have made a one senior spoke for my legal team and for my compliance team. So they are driving the entire compliance and legal functions. I am just acting as more as a supervisory than
Nice.
acting into day-to-day execution.
Correct.
So that giving them lot of confidence to how to manage the internal and external stakeholder. Everything has certain kind of a, so it's all our craft, like how you try to articulate things, how you try to manage the crisis, how you will be able to manage the pressure when you are having too much deliverables on your plate.
Right.
So that's how it's only can happen when you give a free hand to your team.
Yes.
And so that they may able to deliver.
Right. Abhishek, being a leadership coach, so many times I get to hear from a junior leader that the senior is micromanaging too much and it's unbearable at times. So, as you said, that let the team work with their own kind of thoughts and ideas, so that the new ideas come up and it is easier for a senior leader as an individual to handle everything. Do you think micromanaging is a good idea?
See, at the long run, it is not a great idea.
Right.
Because then you are restricting your team, and they will. Or then the point is, what you are making here is that they will always act in the course of a fear. That if something goes wrong,
Correct.
Either my job is into a stake, or I am going to be answerable to each and everything.
Correct.
So as I said, fish smells from the head. As my CEO of my organization, he always tell me that Abhishek, when things goes wrong, I am the person who will take the honors and response, because you are a part of my team.
Wow.
Right. And
True. That's nice.
And if things goes right, you will be the person who takes the credit. So that kind of leadership inspires. I mean, it similarly goes with me also as a leader, that when my team does something wrong, or see, as a human, when you work, there is a possibility of mistake. When you don't do anything, no mistake will happen, right?
Right.
So of course, working under a complex environment, under so much pressure, there could be a possibility of having making a mistake. But at the same time, we need to be cautious. We need to learn from the mistake and not to repeat the same in future. That's what the mindset's to be.
Very good.
And if something goes wrong, then I am there to take the responsibility.
Nice. So it's not easy to be a leader also, because a lot of responsibility comes on you to handle the team, whether they are doing good or whether they are not doing good. It is all on you.
It's all about how you being empathetic with your team.
Yes.
And understanding the people is very important. Your team is very important. You need to be human.
Yes.
That's how the leadership should be.
Completely agree, Abhishek. I love the way you mentioned, a leader should be empathetic. It's a very important skill.
Very important.
Very important. And I've been seeing you since the last 10 years, as I mentioned, and I see Abhishek very calm, at least in front of me. Okay? Very calm, very polite, and very empathetic, which I really, really admire in you, Abhishek. What are the okay? So my next question would be, in your view, what truly makes an organization future ready beyond just technology?
To me, being an organization to be a future ready is not driven by a technology,
Mhm.
but by a mindset. How you
Super.
quickly learn, unlearn, or relearn. So, technology is a tool, but the culture within the organization is a multiplier.
Wow, this
I
is
mean,
gold.
yeah, I mean, the organization which can foster psychological safety,
Right.
uh, data driven decision making,
Hmm.
ethical leadership,
Right.
compatible sustainable building, etc.
Hmm.
That could drive that could be the future elements that can take the organization to the next level. And how your employees, your colleagues can feel safety, how they can have that opportunity to grow within the organization.
Hmm.
That's all are more important. So
Right.
so tool can be, technology can be a tool, but it cannot
Drive the
drive the
organization.
organization until and
Right.
unless you have that culture to drive it.
Completely agree. Tools are there, tools will evolve, but the culture,
Yeah,
the way you treat people is very
the
important.
legacy that the organization is bringing since the time of its inception,
Right.
and how the growth journey has been transformed over a period of years,
Right.
all that translate, the how the organization can grow to the next, again, for the next 5 years down the line. So all those are very important.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, it makes so much of sense when you think deeply about it. We are all thinking that, okay, digitization, AI, everything needs to be there, but human first.
Yeah.
People first. Yes, great. So, my next question to you, Abhishek, is what are the top three leadership skills young professionals must master for the next decade?
As I mentioned, adaptability is the most important. Second is empathy.
Right.
And third is a strategic foresight.
Right.
So,
Very important.
I mean, if you know the business, you know the nuances of your business, the external and internal environment, the complexities, that would be give you much more platform to foster as a leader.
Yeah, correct. All three are very important. Adaptability, because in this fast changing
Yeah,
world, I think
you should
adaptability is
have
very
get the
important.
you should not be fear about change or
Yeah,
adapting to a new technology. You're gonna
right.
with now people are talking about more of a AI, etc. I mean, yes, AI is a tool, because the power is driven by a human mindset.
Yes,
But
yes.
again, you should not get fear with the change of new things that is coming your way to as
Right,
a professional journey.
right. No fear.
No fear.
Only just move ahead,
Move
right?
ahead.
No
Yeah,
fear.
yeah.
That's great. Abhishek, I am just thinking of asking you something. 10 years back, you had, we got to know each other, and you had come for some coaching, if you remember. Can you tell me two things that you learned that time that you implemented today?
As I said, adaptability with
Okay.
earlier I was being very shy,
Rigid.
and having a fear of speaking in front of people. Now and then I was not confident enough whether I would be able to do it or not to able to do it. So that was a too important factor that was driving me back and not able to take a front foot to either to bat
Get
well
into that zone,
either to bat
right?
well, or whether to play
Yes.
in the front foot or to play in the back foot. So that
Right.
was something was most critical factor for me 10 years back. Now I feel that, but yes, I'm still learning. There are a lot of things to learn for me, and I think that it will, over a period of time, with the maturity, when it with the maturity which will help me taking to the another next level. So yeah.
Abhishek, I think learning is never ending. You
Yeah.
need to be a lifelong learner, and you are doing great in that. I see you evolving, as I said in the beginning, I see you evolving every day, and I'm proud to see that.
Thank you.
That great transformation in you. So, Abhishek, can we go to these rapid fire questions?
Yeah.
You can answer me in one word, two words, or if you want to elaborate, your
I'll
choice.
try my best.
Yes, sure. One word that defines great leadership for you.
Integrity.
Integrity. Future or present, which excites you more?
Present, because what you lack today shapes the future.
Wow. Compliance or creativity, what wins in a crisis?
Integrity driven creativity.
Integrity
Driven
driven
creativity.
creativity. Wow, that's something
Because the
new.
best solution is innovative, to be innovative, but it should be within the your guardrails, not
Abs-
outside the guardrails.
Absolutely. I know I'm talking to a lawyer right now. Okay. Morning meetings or late night strategy calls?
Late night strategy call.
Wow, why that?
That give me more space for breathing
Okay.
to have to get an idea. Otherwise, during the day you have been surrounded by too many things. You don't
I
get a
know.
space to think and get new ideas, etc.
Okay, so late nights.
Late
Wow.
night.
Wow. I don't know how your brain starts working that late, but that's nice. AI, a threat or a tool?
A tool.
A tool. Great. Your leadership role model?
Ratan Tata.
So same here. Okay, so my next question is one book every leader should read.
The Infinite Games by Simon Sinek.
Okay.
The teaches about the purposes outlast the competition.
Right.
I mean, there is no finish line.
Right.
You keep on growing, improving, and moving. So that's the book is all about.
Wow. Keep moving, keep
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that is also my
So
motto
there is
in
no
life.
finish line.
Yes.
And it inspires you.
Right. Absolutely.
But it gives you it demonstrate and how you can go ahead to reach to the purpose that has been you looking at. So that's
Wow.
all.
Abhishek, let's go for coffee one day,
Yeah.
and you are going to tell me about this book. I don't want to
100%.
read it.
Yeah.
I want to know from you what are your learnings
Absolutely.
and how you have implemented them in your leadership journey.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. You'll take me for coffee, right?
Absolutely.
Wow, I'm very happy.
It's a pleasure to take you for coffee.
You are the witness audience. He is going to take me for coffee. Okay. Now my next question is a quote you live by.
The power is nothing without a purpose or empathy.
Wow. Abhishek, I see this word purpose a lot these days. And the logical people, they feel ये purpose क्या होता है? And the people who believe in magic, they believe in inner power, they believe in the universal power, they love this word. Now, when you said purpose, do you have anything to tell me about me and my audience about this word purpose in life and what is your purpose?
See, there's no any hard definition to this. The word called purpose. I mean, every person, every individual has its own personality. Every individual had his own objective in life. Right? Without a objective and a goal in life, your life is meaningless. I mean,
Makes sense.
you may have, for example, when you say that, oh, I have so much responsibility. Now, the responsibility is a very bigger word. Are you responsible towards your family? Are you responsible towards the work, the profession that you are? Are you responsible towards the society? Or are you responsible towards yourself? So similar way, the purpose is something when an individual don't have any goal or objective in life, his or her life becomes to be meaningless.
Yeah. Very deep, very deep. There has to be a reason.
I'm not getting, not getting into a psychological discussion.
No,
but,
I do get it.
But that's what the purpose is all about.
Yeah, I get it. Like you live for something and you want to.
In short, what is your aspiration in life?
Yes, absolutely.
What is your aspiration in life?
Great.
For example, now I'm a general counsel and a company secretary with an organization working. So what is my aspiration in life? That what is my end goal? That is something, your purpose is all about.
Right. What's your end goal?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Very, very deep. So, Abhishek, if leadership were a movie, what would be its title?
Leaders beyond the titles.
Leaders?
Beyond the titles. Beyond titles.
Wow, that's great. That's
well,
like.
that is a leadership,
Yes.
that leadership, who inspires, not instructs,
Yeah.
The true leadership inspires, not instructs. So you're the
Yes.
leaders beyond the titles.
Nice. That's nice. Leadership beyond the titles.
Leaders beyond the titles.
Leaders beyond
The titles.
the titles
Yes.
and leaders should inspire, not
Not
instruct.
instruct.
Why don't you write a book on this?
I try my best.
If you get time,
If I get time.
I'm going to help you because I
Absolutely.
help authors also, leaders who want to write
Yeah,
a
yeah,
book.
yeah.
If you can give some time to this,
Yeah.
wow, Abhishek, an additional, feather in the cap, you will be an author, which you can, because all the answers that you gave me today is deep, really deep, and jokes apart, I really love them. So, one change you want to see in Indian corporate culture by 2030?
More empathy, less ego.
More empathy, less ego. Abhishek, let me tell you, like I'm really, really working on this as a leadership coach because I see that ego is hurting a lot of people. Why don't we be empathetic and be little, like less rigid as leaders and understand the viewpoint of the juniors of the team and work together? I think that will be really, really nice. And yes, I loved all the answers that you said. You are a rock star leader, and I really appreciate the way you have given us your insights.
Thank
So,
you,
thank
ma'am.
you very much.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so much,
so
Ranjana, for
much.
this. It's lovely
Yes,
talking to you.
same here.
It's as I said, it's been a very roller coaster journey for me, and I always want my team, and I always, keep on discussing with them on various aspects, whether it is about the personal life or professional life, etc. But having said that, I always, guide them to, be objective in life,
Right.
with having certain purpose,
Yes.
and just don't come to office or do the work for the sake of doing it just because it is your responsibility. The moment you take it as your responsibility, then you will lose the interest
Right.
of doing something new in life, something innovative, something that go beyond your KPIs.
Correct.
And in today's world, I mean, I've seen most of the youngsters who are only restricted within their certain boundaries.
Correct.
They don't want to expand beyond the horizon.
They don't want to explore.
Yeah, don't want to explore, having a fear, or they just want to restrict themselves within that particular sector, etc. But I always want them to, say, have certain objective in life, and that only can give you a lot
True.
of aspirations to grow.
Very true. Very true. That's really, really nice, Abhishek. The way you are thinking, the way you are grooming your team, I am really, really impressed.
Thank you.
So, thank you very much once again. This is Ranjana Ghoshal, a leadership coach. I work on high performance of leaders through neuroscience and positive psychology. And I really want to change the world where leadership is concerned because leaders can do a lot. And I love those leaders who work on self leadership, team leadership, and strategic leadership. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
morning. Thank you.
Thank you.